Media day. Right.
First, let's kick it off with some questions here in the room.
I know you talked a little bit after the preseason game, but how has it been for you as far as transition and coming in and just joining this group?
Oh no, I mean, like I said before, the vets here are unbelievable. So, like I was talking to Jewel the other day, I said, man, you don't even realize how much easier you're making this on me. Just my transition, just her hearing her voice, and trying to pick her brain. And I mean, I feel like all the vets have just been very helpful. Just with the transition.
And you said the other day you were talking about Diana Taurasi playing at concert. Did you
Yeah.
finally get a photo with her?
I didn't get a photo. I didn't get a chance to get a photo, but maybe next time. Yeah, I definitely need to get one of those. But I was just happy just to be out there to playing the game that I love, with some great people, great fans. I mean, like you seen, they came out. It was pretty solid. So I mean, I was just enjoying my time, and I missed my moment, but it's okay. We'll circle back to that.
You remember about March Madness here?
Oh my goodness. I mean, what I remember is, I mean, we lost. That's what I remember. It was pretty disappointing, but I just remember, just the facility was really nice. Like our locker room and just everybody was just very, very nice. And like even still, like every Uber that I've got into, everybody's so friendly and so chill and kind. People down here is just amazing. But as far as March Madness goes, I feel like I have some regrets with that. But I mean, I feel like we gave what we had, and I'm proud. I wouldn't want to play with any other group because I love those girls.
It seems to be a really great fit for you here. Coaches talked a lot about you could play really any position 1 through 4. What are you most excited about?
You said 1 through 4, not the 5. I could post up. Nah, I'm just playing. I'm just playing. Nah, I keep that to 8. Just that energy. I mean, you can feel my energy whenever I walk into a room. I try to be, be myself, be my authentic self all the time. And I love hard. That's just a part of who I am. So I'm just gonna bring that energy, be a great teammate. Just do everything that they need me to do. I'm a hard worker, competitive. I don't like to lose. And like I say all the time, I'm just gonna do whatever I need to do, whatever my role is. I'm gonna be the best version of that. So,
Who would you say you modeled your game after? You say your game principles.
I feel like I take bits and pieces of different people, but I wouldn't say my game is like a specific person. Like I mean, my overall game, I compare it to Candace Parker because she can rebound. She has great court vision. Can put the ball in the hole. My favorite player is Kelsey Mitchell. I always grew up watching her. So I try to take a little, like some of her moves and stuff from her. I have to say with my pace, I try to, model my game after Kalea because she's an athlete. Like she can get up and down the court. And as far as like the pick and roll reads and things like that, I'll say probably like Chelsea Gray because she's really good with like coming off ball screens. So I watch a lot of clips on her as well.
Really great combination.
Yeah, I mean, those are all great players. So
Like are you becoming more comfortable just being selfish when that offensive end?
well, they've been, pushing me to be more selfish. I'm just used to, people scouting me so they know like, okay, can't help off of her. We gotta, double team her, and then the kicks are open. But now it's like I'm in a whole new ball game. I gotta prove myself. I gotta, show them who I am before I can, make those flashy passes and things like that. So it's been an adjustment, but it's not anything that I can't master. Like I said, whatever they need me to do, I'm gonna go after it and I'm gonna attack it and I'm going to do the best that I can. So she wants me to be more selfish. I got you, coach. I got you.
It was what your coach you said like she wants you to pass it to the when you're sure.
Yeah. So she said whenever I'm in the paint, pass the ball to the rim, shoot the ball. So yeah, I've been very conscious of that. When 2 feet in the paint, that's my shot. Actually, if I don't shoot it, I have to pay. I have to pay Jewel some money. So that's our deal. If I don't shoot and my 2 feet is in the paint, I'm owing her $1. So I don't want to be broke this season. So I'm going to try to.
How's the handshake been with
Ezzy? Oh, yeah.
You guys have to.
Yeah. I think we got the coolest handshake. I mean, it shows our personality, shows that we have a little bit of rhythm. But no, she's amazing. She's amazing. Amazing.
Yeah, just because you're gonna be the hardest critic of yourself, how could you give us what you could be first WNBA game?
How do I feel? I mean, we lost, so I wasn't too happy about that. But I was just excited. I was just taking in the whole, just everything, just being out there, being a pro. Um, so as far as that, I was just excited. I could have done some things differently. I stayed up all night just thinking about it. Like I said, I'm my hardest critic, and it's just days, game one, just got to be easy on myself. I've been trying to just give myself grace and just, let the flow come to me. But a lot of things I still want to work on. But it's going to be a fun and exciting season.
How important is that? We weren't this end of it, but as a rookie, as a professional, just to give grace to yourself, try as hard as you can.
It's hard. It's really hard, especially when you're a competitor and you want to do everything right the first time. So it's like, I don't like to mess up, and I don't want to be like feeling like, oh, I don't have it right now, or I don't have, like, I don't know this, or so it's just, finding that even balance where, like, okay, I have to, grow through some things, and, you know, rookie mistakes are going to happen, just being okay with that, being able to, bounce back and, become better from that. So it's something that I'm struggling with, if I'm being honest, but trying to work on every single day. It's just giving myself grace, just being thankful for, everything that I've gotten, and just trusting my work, trusting me.
The other end of that is professional, you have more games.
Yeah. You have to, like, it's so quick. The turnarounds are so quick. I was talking to one of the girls, and we're gonna have like a span where we're gone for a week just traveling for games, and it's like you can't dwell on your past mistakes. It's after the game's over, it's like, okay, what's next? Like, we need to shoot after that play is over. You got to be able to move on. So having that next play mentality is something that's going to be big for me this season.
You were called the steal of the draft, which is great for Seattle. Now it's great for you, but it probably wasn't great for you at the time it was going on.
Oh no, everything happens for a reason.
Yeah, people talk a lot about, I want to show this team, I want to show that team. Is there any of that?
I mean, I already had a chip on my shoulder coming in. Like I said, the numbers don't matter. It's about, what you do when you get on the court and how you can make an impact at where you're at. So, like I said, I believe everything happens for a reason. And I feel like this is the place where I need to be. And it's not really about, what number you go, it's how you make an impact at where you're at. So I feel like I can, make an impact. I can make a name for myself here. And I have a lot of, great players around me that can help me get to that.
Yeah, go ahead.
Maria,
Jordan, how are you doing?
I'm doing well. How are you?
Just
Good
fine.
to
I
see
want
you.
to ask you about putting on that jersey the first time on Monday night. That was your childhood dream. What's going through your head pulling that jersey on and running onto that floor?
Listen, Maria, I was trying not to lose it. I was trying not to lose it. I was trying not to be that person to be like, oh my God, it's freaking out. But so I played the cool, but I was really like doing backflips in my head. But like I said, it's just surreal. It's just crazy. Like my mom and my sister, it wasn't streamed, but they was watching the play-by-play, and they was like sending me screenshots. It was kind of cool. You good? All right, they was like sending me screenshots of like the play-by-play. Get you, man. Little echo going on. Yeah, that's what it was like. I was just going through it. In the office and all the stuff was just no, but my mom had sent me a screenshot of like the play-by-plays, and she was just like, oh, Jordan just got in, oh, Jordan just got a steal. And she was just like, she said she was in tears, and it was just cool, just being able to, be out there. Like I said, it's a dream come true.
quick follow-up. I was muted, so I don't know what caused all that weird feedback, but when you play at Atlanta, I just wanted you to know there's 3 busloads of Lady Vol fans already signed up to go. So just to let you know.
I'm sure.
Orange
I'm
is
already
gonna
knowing.
follow
I'm
you.
already knowing. I'm already knowing. Not. Hey, Cora, how you doing?
Good. How are you doing, Jordan?
I'm doing amazing.
You've talked a lot about just getting to soak things up and learning from the vets. I was just curious, what are your biggest takeaways so far from training camp and your first preseason game?
Yeah, like for one, like I said, it's just giving myself grace, being able to, be okay with making a mistake and knowing that it's gonna come, and just, growing through those mistakes and then just being more aggressive, looking for my shot a little bit more.
You were talking about giving yourself grace. The Storm, a lot of people talk about the organization, how they're about the whole basketball player. How does that help you mentally, physically, and playing the game? That's kind of with your team. How does the team and the organization help you to give yourself that grace and to learn mentally?
Yeah, I mean, they just instill that into me every day. Like I said, Jewel texts me, listen, we need you. I believe in you. I have confidence in you. And I'm gonna need you. So it's just like hearing that every day, like motivates me even more, even though like I already have so much motivation because I'm here and I'm excited to be here. It's just like it just puts another amount of level, like another level of motivation, and I don't like letting people down. So, I'm just here to, just be me, and do whatever I can. And I'm excited. I'm excited.
You talked about this being a place that you felt like you needed to be for your college career to end in the same.
It's crazy.
Pro career starting. Does that feel like unfinished business? Does it feel like
Definitely. I feel like I said, it was meant to be. It's not ironic. It's not. It doesn't. It just didn't happen. Just coincidence. Like it wasn't a coincidence. So I feel like definitely some unfinished business that I left in Seattle. I have so much more in me. And I can't wait to showcase that. Thank y'all. It's nice meeting y'all.